Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters. God in Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Maharani Kamsum Marimasu Kamurogi Kamuromi no Mikoto Mochite Sumevi Oya Kamuri Danagi no Mikoto Tsukushi no Imuka no Tachihana no Odo no Ahagi Harani Misogi Harai Tamo Utoki Ninari Maseru Harai no no Kamitachi Moro Moro no Magakuto Tsumike Gare o Harai Tamai Kiyome Tamae Tomao Sukoto no Yoshi o Amatsu Kami Kunitsu Kami Ya Oyoro Suno Kami Tachi Tomoni Abe no Fuchi Koma no Mimi Kurita Tete Kikoshi Meseto Kachikomi Kachikomi Momaosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae sakihae tamae Oshie mio yanushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae Oshie mio yanushi no kami mamori tamae sakihae tamae Nagara Damachi Haemase Nagara Damachi Haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, being ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan, and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified. Believe your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized. Peace and prosperity are reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your grace. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. Today is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. God's instruments. Let us do our best in both the horizontal and vertical aspects of our work, channeling God's light and living the teachings of truth. As God's instruments, our difficulties, no matter how great, are endured with patience as we continue to serve in His divine work. We trust in God. We need not burden ourselves with regrets over past mistakes or undue worries about the future. From a spiritual point of view, worry is a form of bondage, the opposite of trust. It exerts an unfavorable influence upon the outcome of things, since it hinders God's helping, protective hand. The more unrestrained the worry, the more it obstructs divine guidance. We often prevent our own success. Nearly everyone has experienced an intense desire at one time or other for something that seemed unattainable. After despairing of it and releasing it, it unexpectedly came to pass. The same can apply to giving Johrei. When an attempt is made to help someone, anxiety in place of trust can retard progress. But when Johrei is given in a true spirit of prayer, without excessive concern by the giver, that person or their family, unexpected results are often obtained.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for continuing praying for world peace and towards the victims of natural and man-made disasters. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Caroline Giannini D'Amata. It's from the Brooklyn Johrei Center in São Paulo. September of 2018, due to the end of a relationship, Caroline felt very sad and experienced symptoms of depression. Seeing her that way, a friend of her brother, who is a Johrei member, gave her Johrei, gave information about our church, and invited Caroline to participate in study groups of Meishu-sama's teachings with the youth group of a Johrei Center. As she felt very good with Johrei, she promptly accepted the invitation. During this gathering, they studied the teaching. Fate can be changed at will. The warm reception of the group and this meeting with Meishu-sama through the divine writings motivated her to attend the Johrei Center on a weekly basis. With each Johrei, studying the teachings and participating in activities with the youth group, Caroline felt stronger and happier. Consequently, a strong desire was born within her to change her fate and help others. Subsequently, she took the membership course and was allowed to receive the sacred focal point of Hikari at the end of 2018. The constant practice of Johrei and serving the divine work, her depressive symptoms were decreasing until they disappeared altogether. 2019, she was taking a course in physical education and was looking for a job, preferably in her field. The youth leader then advised her to daily channel and receive as much Johrei as possible to intensify the study in Meishu-sama's teachings and to commit to a weekly dedication at the Johrei Center. With that, in June of that year, she was blessed to get a job at a restaurant. Although it wasn't exactly what she wanted at the time, she expressed gratitude to God for the opportunity. Caroline continued engaging in our practice of faith, and less than a year later, in February of 2020, she got an internship at a school. In the COVID-19 pandemic, she was very afraid of losing her intern job as classes began administered online. It made her work difficult because her assignment was with sports training. The youth leader further advised her to turn her worries over to God and to commit to offering monthly donations of gratitude. Caroline assiduously followed these suggestions, and in August of 2021, to her delight, she was formally hired and promoted as supervisor, granting her higher salary and benefits. Currently, in addition to her weekly dedication, she is also serving as a youth leader. Caroline is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama, as well as to her ancestors, for the opportunity to dedicate to the realization of paradise on earth and to be able to bring happiness to people through Johrei in the practices of our faith. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and for listening to this faith experience. Wish you a most pleasant day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed